Give me a beat. Boots and cats and what's up crew, I've got a video. We're gonna talk about triangles, the sum of these are 180 degrees. You know math is such a breeze. Interior and exterior angles are superior. Now you'll call me Rapper One. Thanks for listening to this song. Miss Wong 1, pre-algebra class 0. You can buy my mixtape after you watch this video. So, interior and exterior angles. We are going to transition into triangles. So, an interior angle is an angle that is inside of the triangle. So, because we know triangles have 3 angles, we have 3 right here. A, B, and C. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees, which from last week we also know is the measurement of a straight line. Now, how does this even make sense? Alright, grab your triangles out, the ones that you should have gotten when you came into class today. We are exploring why the angle measurements of a triangle are equal to 180 degrees, which we know is the measurement of a straight angle. So if you look at this triangle, how does this angle and this angle and this angle add up to a straight line? So here is what I'm going to show you. It's kind of a neat trick on how these 3 add up to a straight line. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take this top angle and you're going to fold it down so that this line up here is parallel to this line down here. Now you're going to just take these 2 angles and fold them in. So what you should end up with is a rectangle with your 3 angles here. 1, 2, 3. Now these 3 angles should be meeting at a point. They should all be touching at this middle point. And if you will notice, these 3 angles together, when they're all touching, they form a straight line. I'm going to draw it real quick. So if you see, this bottom edge is a straight line. I think we can all agree with that. And these 3 angles, when they are put right next to each other, when they're all adjacent, their angle measures add up to 180 degrees because they all lie exactly on the straight line. So when you unfold your triangle, you'll see that we have the same triangle and it has the same 3 angles right here, and right here. And when we put them together, they all add up to 180 degrees. So this is why the measurements of a triangle are added up together and are a straight angle. You can fold the angles of any triangle into a straight angle. So if you want to try it, feel free to take a pair of scissors and just cut out a smaller triangle or a bigger triangle or an acute or an obtuse triangle. And you'll see that every time you can fold the angles and they will form a straight line. So that's it. Keep this piece of paper to remind you 180 degrees. So from the demonstration that you just saw, the measurement of angle A plus the measurement of angle B plus the measurement of angle C, like we said before, is equal to 180 degrees. So now looking at exterior angles. Interior is inside, exterior means the outside. So they're outside, but they're also adjacent to an interior angle. That means that they're right next to. So if we're looking at angle Y, the exterior angles would be right here and right here. So every interior angle has 2 exterior angles. Now the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two non-adjacent interior angles. So if adjacent means that it's right next to, non-adjacent means that it is not right next to. So let's look at the exterior angle Z. If we are talking about its adjacent interior angle, that would be right here. But the non-adjacent interior angles would be X and Y. So what this is saying is that the measurement of Z is equal to the measurement of X plus the measurement of Y. Now the reason that this works is because if you look at Z and this unknown interior angle, you notice that they form a straight line. Remember, a straight line measures 180 degrees. But we also know that a triangle measures 180 degrees. So if Z plus this little thing is 180 degrees, and X plus Y and this thing are 180 degrees, then X plus Y must be equal to Z. So you are given this right here. X plus Y is equal to Z. And like we just said, the sum of an exterior angle and its adjacent interior angle is 180 degrees. 180, it's an important number to remember. So let's look at applying this really quick. If we are given this triangle and we are given a measurement of 70 degrees, 38 degrees, and X, we need to find the missing angle measure. So we know that this is equal to 180 degrees. So just set up a simple equation. 180 degrees is equal to 70 plus 38 plus X. So combine like terms first. 70 plus 38 is 108. And then we are isolating the variable. So you subtract 108 from each side, and we're left with 72 equals X. All right, look at example 2. This one's a little trickier because it doesn't give us any clear numbers for each angle measure. But remember, if you see the square at the corner of a triangle, it means it's a right angle, which means 90 degrees. Then we have X and X plus 28. So again, let's set up a simple equation. 180 is equal to 90 plus X plus 28. Right? We're adding these three angle measurements to get 180. Now let's combine like terms. 90 plus 28 is 118. X plus X is 2X. So the first thing we're going to do is subtract. Subtract 118. You get 62 equals 2X. Isolate the variable. You get 31 equals X. So this angle is 31 degrees, and this angle, 31 plus 28, is 59 degrees. You add up these three together, and you get 180 degrees. So this goes all the way back to writing and solving equations. So just remember what your variables are and what steps to take to solve. Try example number 3 by yourself, and we'll work on it during math workshop. Next, let's look at exterior angles. So remember, they said that the measure of the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent interior angles. Remember, non-adjacent just means not next to. Interior means inside the triangle. So the angles not next to Z are 23 and 100. So Z is simply equal to 23 plus 100. Z equals 123. That's it. So for example 2, this time we're given a couple of variables. Remember, this exterior angle is equal to the sum of the two opposite inside angles. So 2A is equal to 80 plus A minus 5. Combine like terms, we have 80 minus 5 is 75 plus A equals 2A. Combine the variables, and we have A equals 75. So 2a would be 75 times 2, which is equal to 150 degrees. And a minus 5, 75 minus 5, would be 70 degrees. Pretty simple. Once you have the measurement of one exterior angle or two interior angles, you can always find all the missing measurements. If we wanted to, we could find what this interior angle would be as well, because we know it has to add up to 180, so this would even be 30. So you can expand whatever you're given to find all the missing measurements. Again, work on number 3, and we will go over this in Math Workshop.